principle of a bill for an act to repeal the Export Prohibition Act, Cap E 22, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, and for related matters, standing in the names of Honorable Hon M T Monguno and Honorable Benjamin O. Kila. Honorable members will recall that the bill was read for the first time on Thursday, 4th July 2018. I now invite Honorable Monguno to move that the bill be now read a second time.
Bill for an act to repeal the Export Prohibition Act, Cap 122, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, and for related matters, House Bill 29, be read the second time. I so move.
Honorable Monguno, please lead the debate.
This bill speaks for itself. Is res ipsa locutor, in the sense that, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, to refresh your memory, human memory being momentary, it's a well-known fact that this government is not only preaching the gospel of diversification of the Nigerian economy away from oil to agriculture, but is also taking concrete steps towards realizing that noble objective of not only creating the much needed employment for our teeming unemployed youths by way of making them to embrace agriculture as a means of livelihood, but also by way of diversifying the economy with a view to earning the much needed foreign exchange to boost our external reserve and also to deploy the much needed resources with a view to bridging our infrastructure gap that we have in this country. Against this backdrop, government has taken a lot of steps towards boosting agriculture. And a lot of young men and women have embraced agriculture as a means of livelihood, and farming being the only type of work that is allowed to all and sundry by virtue of our constitution, a lot of people have gone back to the farm and have embraced agriculture. The multiplier effect that this singular policy of government of diversifying the economy away from oil to agriculture, against the backdrop and the knowledge of the fact that oil is a finite resource, is going to finish one day, but agriculture is going to last ad infinitum. And because of that, a lot of people have embraced agriculture as a result of the incentives given to the farmers. And, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, the law is not an ass. A law is not supposed to be static. As Udo Udoma, JSC of blessed memory, said, that a law is like an organic document that is supposed to change with changing times to reflect the existing objective and subjective realities of a society at any given point in time. It was against this backdrop that this bill is sponsored with a view to repealing this act that seeks to prohibit and even sanction those that have engaged in exportation of beans, maize, yam, cassava, to life imprisonment, very strict punishment. And as a result of the diversification of the economy and the support given to Nigerians by the government, a lot of these foodstuffs have been produced, and farmers are now already exporting these foodstuffs out of Nigeria they are earning more income. We have created employment to our team and unemployed youth, and we are getting the much needed resource that is boosting our foreign reserve with a view to deploying it to our much needed infrastructure deficit. So, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I am only inviting this House to do the needful, because already these foodstuffs are being exported outside the country. But there is a law that is already in existence that seeks to prohibit the exportation of this food and even prescribe a punishment of life imprisonment. And this law was enacted during the military era, because laws that are enacted during the military area, as a result of austerity measures and what have you. But now we are in a democracy and times have changed, and laws are supposed to reflect changing times. So it was against this background that, Mr. Speaker, we sponsored this bill so that the law is going to be in tandem with the existing reality that we have as a nation, so that this foodstuffs will be exported, and then we'll get the much needed income, and then our farmers will not be in the breach of this law. Thank you very much.
Those against, please say nay. The ayes have it.
Now to repeal the Export Prohibition Act Cap E-22, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, and for related matters. Second reading.